can I be to the ball? How much can I give? How much space can I give them? Because they don't.
Well, back
at the space. Okay, he got it. Another shot that was almost in there. Furia finally got the ball on the net, getting the goal. And I was talking about space, but man, these guys just the follow through, After in the end they got the shot.
And that's a painful one to give up if you're Furia.
Trying to get aggressive there, see if he could win a big challenge, come off the ceiling, put a little force behind it. That's a big demo and a quick follow-up. Oh my gosh, Rise is just, you know what, I'm committed. He sticks it through.
They were both chasing after. It was Rise and Joyo. Joyo takes the man out. Rise takes the shot perfectly in tandem. And queso able
trying to get the pass with every clear, but again, they're too separate. They're not being able to get to the ball before, and that's unfortunate. I mean, well, unfortunate if you're a fan of Furia. A really good play from queso, actually going for that ball. They just going after that one. Card just wasn't able to read it. And when you get aggressive, sometimes that happens. I'm not gonna blame Furia on that one, you know.
And you really want to see that offense come out. It feels like time really running away from them here, and that's a
great
great
shot. They finally break through. Card able to get on the board for Furia, and we're tied up.
Really nice idea from Yanks here. I mean, using this timing of his approach on that dribble to force queso to think about playing shadow defense. Take a page out of queso's book, stick tight to the ball, ran out of boost up the wall, however, and that's a nice demo from Furia to try and give queso a lot of space to work with. Floater over one, and you can turn it in. Joyo, well played.
And Furia has so much command behind the ball here all series long. He gets the demo, whips back around, then flicks it over the last man. He's really got a read on that play, and queso back in the lead.
Kind of how those first two games went, while not exactly, you know, super high-powered offenses, just playing at queso's pace, and that's an own goal, right?
That's an own goal. What happened here for queso? I mean, this one was just lobbed into the box by Kaio, but who was it on the queso side?
Oh, he got
bumped into
Never
it.
mind, that's not an own goal.
That was a good gift for them, especially with the lack of offense. It's been showing up here. In game 3, as that one, it's all queso, and Furia able to put away another.
And we were talking about how dynamic is Team queso's offense throughout the match, throughout the series, I should say. No game was the same when they were playing EG.
Gift for them, especially with the lack of offense. It's been showing up here. In game 3, as that one, it's all queso, and Furia able to put away another.
And we were talking about how dynamic is Team queso's offense throughout the match, throughout the series, I should say. No game was the same when they were playing EG. Bump heavy. They are demoing a lot, and they're opening the net that way.
And what's unfortunate about that last goal, too, hold on, Furia's going to get one back. That's off the demo, and Yank's going to put it away.
Really nice job here to get it right back, sticking close to him, and now it's the aggressive kickoff for queso that goes wrong, and Furia gets it right back from earlier in the game.
Well, I was going to say, in the last goal that queso...
Furia figuring out where to go with it. Normally, I'd say that's a good double tap, but the only one there is Furia. That's a miss off the backboard. That's on the floor. Card's gonna find a go-ahead goal.
What a touch from Card, and you could really feel like Furia was knocking on the door here. 14 seconds left, and a shot like that might give Furia their first game.
And again, you can't be playing the same way over and over because it's not gonna work. I mean, if you're losing, then you gotta switch it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Yanks a little, okay, let Yanks a step behind this challenge. I kind of saw him hesitate before he jumped for it, and indeed put it over the top of him. That's a great read from Rise, and good push from Joyo as well. I believe he wasn't going to actually make the ball, but if he connected with a demo there, who knew maybe your third man can come through. Placement from Furia is going to make it a 2-goal lead.
And I was just thinking to myself, queso getting a lot of space moving down this sideline. Rise had all of the left side of the field open for the pass. Queso's going to rip one on target from Furia.
Net, and that means that Furia is giving them so much space. And it's the same thing we saw with EG. That's a good attempt at the shot. And another one from Yanks. There he goes. Kaio finally gets one with a great pass from Yanks, just putting up the pressure, avoiding that clear from Joyo. And getting on the ball on net.
It's really the shot out of the corner that forces that tough backboard to make sure he could get back up to it for a second try at it. Card taking away the pass to Joyo. Yanks looking for a spot on the net. He's actually going to pull the defender out of line. 2-2.
And Yanks has been the guy that is still going at it every single time. You know, if the ball is nearly the net at any point, any given point, he will make sure that someone from the team.
Joyo
Great control, even with no boost, to turn that one away. Here's an opportunity. Can Card dish it out? The shot inbound. It will get through! Furia tie up the series!
A way to fight through it. It was no easy path. And a really nice job to finally, instead of just trying to drill a challenge, let him hit it into you. Drives it Jin to be on target. Kaio trying to keep the pressure going. Card is up early. He will go towards the low right. Kaio follow through. Back post. It's going to roll right in.
Meu Deus, I mean, that was a really good play. Again, scrappy. They keep going after every single thing. And I wish I had seen this before with the G2 series.
3 go. The follow-up's there. It's too high. Looking for another. The demo comes down. It's a tough ball for Yanks to get over. That's still Furia threatening right side. Card drops it down. They're up by 2.
I'm telling you, you said it was too high, it was for the crossbar, but it was good because they knew that they were going to defend any shot right there. So they keep it high, they keep going.
Control from them here on these next couple of challenges.
That's a tough ball here. Rise not able to get after, but that's a little concerning for queso to have that type of miscommunication. Yanks.
Wow!
Oh, Yanks! 3-0 for Furia!
This guy's just, you know, he's making highlights after highlights after highlights. If you had any doubt if Yanks was one of the top 20 players in the world, I mean, you gotta be asking.
So now that they know backs against the wall, they really try and get aggressive and mechanical, as indeed it's gonna take all 3 to get it done, but they will break down Furia.
A couple of poor touches from queso, especially there from Rise, skying that one over the net, but Joyo, again, the triple threat.
Goal really tells you, we're not out here to see if you make a mistake. I think they really are going to try and absolutely put on a show here to get some crazy goals and little misdirection, and queso's going to snipe the left post.
They are doing this on purpose, I mean, the whole time. I think you see how Yo-Yo, he was on track. He was on track to hit the ball, but then he purposely went off track.
Is not just going to quit on you, even no matter how big the lead is. As that one comes off the crossbar, an easy tap in for Joyo, and it's a 3-goal lead for queso.
Tough sequence here to be sure. I mean, Kaio really trying to cover a lot of the net there, and that's just a nice touch to the back post over the back shoulder to beat all the defenders. Not back, they may go for the demo here, dumped into the middle, and Furia cuts right through the rotation, and great understanding of where to press, and Joyo's gonna convert back the other way.
Furia got a little bit reckless on that one. They sent someone to get the bump. They had another one to get the pass, and keep, you know, you don't have any more players. That's it. I mean, the only one that can defend that is a cross.
Back pass to Joyo, and that's a nice bump. Will give Furia at least a little bit of an opening here. Some miscommunication, though, with 2 players committing, and Yanks actually got that one all the way in between the posts. What a shot.
What a shot coming out from him, and queso sent 2, and Matira actually got a decent touch to avoid Card.
I didn't believe it.
But didn't see Yanks coming, and he swatted that one through. Punishment goes.
Yanks poking and prodding anywhere at that defense to see if he can find a way through. It's Joyo who comes down with hip flip reset. That's perfectly executed. How about you just put that one and dot the I?
That's excellent. And one thing I was going to say before that is that they're not actually going for 50-50s. They're waiting for Furia to hit the ball slightly so they can win the contest afterward.
Furia, love to see that quality placement force the defense to make a big stop, but they fall off the backboard in an open net for Rise pretty much.
Couldn't get the save. I think he couldn't fire from the... Yeah, Kaio couldn't read it. He couldn't read it, and Rise just was there. I mean, sometimes...
Possession, Card into the middle for Kaio, towards the net, over the shoulder of Rise. Big stop. Yanks, can you get a hold of this one? A little too hot to handle, and that's a weak touch. Ripped back the other way, and punished.
He fell in the trap of passing the ball to your teammate, but the teammate was way too far. You know, he saw Kaio right there. He saw it clearly, but the pass was too weak, and Team queso.
Just over a minute to make the comeback here in Game 7, as queso still threatening on their side.
Floater for Vatira, pumped top right. Oh, that is 3 for queso. Devastation the other way.
And this one becoming very painful here for Furia. Another one where it just feels like they were given too much.